Morning. I'm doing great. Great. Yeah. Out of the mouth of babes. Oh, a little windy here today. The walk talk. What's up, Tog? Welcome. It says that, I'm glad you commented because it says nobody's viewing, but you're commenting. I don't get it. So I can definitely, if you can hear the wind, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just one of those things I don't have control over. I may not want it to be not windy, but I don't have no control over that. But it is a little bit chillier. It's in the 70s today. Yes, for, school is open, or some of the schools. Fall is going to be more and more in the air, and I really look forward to it. Orlo, what's up? All right, good. What's up, man? Yeah, so, again, I wish I could join your, exercise streams, but StreamYard doesn't work on the phone, so that's why I just do the go live. All right. So welcome to the Bro Joe experience. And I'm feeling good. I'm really starting to feel. Today I'm feeling like you start feeling your core, your stomach shrink a little, and you feel just lighter. I feel a little bit light. I feel, I don't know, tight. Like my center is really good, strong, I don't know. I can't explain. It's just a sensation I get. Definitely opposite. That bloating effect, the fat, full bloating effect. Orlo knows, man. He lost all that weight. He lost the whole person. Well, I don't want to talk too loud. I feel like I'm talking too loud. Okay. All right. So, if you're new here, I do these walk and talks. I'm getting into an exercise regimen, lose weight, feel healthier, be healthier, right? Which helps you in all other aspects of your life, right? Because the whole objective really is to feel good, right? You want to feel good. You want to be happy. Now, there's no one thing that's going to make everybody happy. It just does not exist. So, some of the things I say today, I don't know, apply them as much as you can. All right? It's all anecdotal in the long run. It's all subjective. Okay? You see the title. You're intrigued, maybe. How do I get what I want? Ooh. So let me preface with this. A couple of things. Recently, I don't know if... oh man, why do I feel out of breath all of a sudden? Maybe I'm excited about what I'm talking about. Maybe I just gotta slow my pace down. Because I'm feeling... yeah, I don't want to be out of breath so soon, right? So, Scott, I don't know if you guys know Scott Adams. He's the creator of the cartoon Dilbert. I used to read him here and there many years ago. But, as of like the last year, he's come up on my feed, my thread, recommended videos. I totally forgot about the guy. Don't know anything about him, really. till, watching his shows recently, which are usually political commentary, uh, you know, about the current events. But he gets into other things. And things that I've been listening to from him confirm a lot of things that I've been thinking about or that I practice for a while now. Or, in hindsight, see how certain attitudes or thoughts or perspective change things for me. A lot of stuff I'm going to talk about, you've heard it before. You've heard it before. Some of you, some say, it's nonsense, John. What are you talking about? Nonsense. What are you talking about? Some of you know that I'm big on affirmations. If you don't know, I am. Affirmations. Also, our self-talk. Things we say to ourselves. Words, all right, are powerful. They are. Words are powerful. The pen is mightier than the sword. You've heard that. Spoken word. Now, this is not to say, all right, because some of you are going to jump to conclusions right now and be like, what are you talking about? Abracadabra stuff, John? Speak things into existence? Kind of. You create your reality. Ye are gods, all right? If you're an atheist, okay, but you still create your reality, and it's going to apply to you too, God or not. So it don't matter. We can keep the whole ideas of different gods out. But what I'm noticing Scott Adams talking about, and things that I'm realizing too, and here how it goes. And these are going to be things you've heard before, or examples. Well, here we come. Oh wait, first of all, we're coming to a deep decline. The big decline to the great incline. And I got someone right not too far behind me. So I'm going to speak a little lower. Here we go. Let's get through this. I'm going to try that technique I mentioned the other day, going up this hill. I'm going to do it now. There's the edge trees. The 8-8 and the grave. If you pass out after doing that hill. Ooh. Those of you who've been following me know that's the steep one there. That's the one. Gets my breath. This is where I feel like I have to yawn. I am yawning. Ooh. Pardon me. I'll get back. We'll get back on track. nice and quiet. Yeah, no, it's very quiet this morning. So I'm trying a different technique going up that steep hill. One, don't talk. Two, concentrate on my breathing. And three, I open, since my hands are kind of like, I'm holding water, I'm holding the phone, so they're like at a 90-degree angle. So what I do is I push my elbows out, just send my elbows out a little bit to expand my lungs, let more air in. I'll do like I'll go like I think that helped. I think that helped a lot, actually. I'm not as out of breath as I was the last couple times. Okay. That felt good. Again, thanks everybody who shows up for these walk and talks. Even though I was just talking to the camera anyway, because it kind of helps me just keep moving along and not think about how much I have to do. Just doing it just helps me just do it. So it's like you guys are like my workout buddies. All right. So back to how to get what you want. Affirmations. So what Scott Adams talking about? Okay, so here it is. You've heard this before. Example, you're gonna get it now. Apply it to anything you want. Ever notice? Especially guys who can definitely relate to this. You want a car. There's a certain car you like, right? Now, all of a sudden, you see this car all over the place, right? You start seeing it. Like, wow, seeing this car around. Or, and I know some people will chalk this up to either coincidence, it could be coincidence, some would say synchronicity, but here I am, I'm offering something else, different perspective. All right, I want you to think of it, and this is how Scott Adams explains it, and I've explained it too before. All right, is that you're not seeing it because you're seeing it because you are filtering out everything else. Right? It's not a matter of something appearing, it's a matter of something taking everything else away. It's almost like a sculpture, right? The sculptor, right, sees the masterpiece within the stone already. He sees it in the stone, and all he's doing is chipping away to get to it. Okay? Filtering out all the rock that you don't need. And that's what it's about a little bit about getting what you want. One, knowing what you want, and then affirming what you want a number of times every day, saying it, writing it. I say it. I think there probably is more power in writing it in a way because it's something concrete. You're writing it down. It's like writing down a vision. It's like a commitment, when you're writing it. It's your energy from your head to your hands, to that pen, to that paper. There's, I know some of you don't like all these kind of metaphysical kind of terminology, whatever. And this is not a 100% thing. This is not 100%. Right? What you got, what you want too, has to be realistic. All right? Has to be realistic. Is it obtainable? Have other people obtained it? If other people can do it, right? Depending on what it is. Again, it all depends on, is it obtainable? And also, of course, we have our own limitations. Like if you're 5 feet tall, you're probably not going to be in the NBA, all right? that kind of thing, all right? But people are in the NBA, right? Not only do they have the height, there are some exceptions. Football too. There are exceptions where some small guys, have the capability. There are exceptions to the rule. Maybe they're 6 feet. I don't think 5 feet you're gonna do it. I don't know. You're gonna have to jump pretty high. You're gonna have to defy physics. But you get the point. So then when you just start affirming what you want, okay? It's been said, and I've said it, that luck is preparation, is when preparation meets opportunity. Okay? So preparation is your affirmations. You prepare your affirmations. What do I want? I want to be the best so-and-so in my city. I want to have the biggest company, best company. I want to get fit. I want to lose weight. Affirmations. Yeah, what do I want? All right? Because what you concentrate on, you're going to get. Good or bad. All right? If you say, man, if you're going to do negative self-talk, that's what you're going to get. You're just going to get more of that, and you're going to find things that will affirm that too. And you'll come across people who make you feel like that too. And stick around people that make you feel like that. And then that just solidifies that negative thought. So why not we do it positively? Because what I notice is when you start looking at the positive and what you want, opportunities start popping up. And you know what? They were always there. You just didn't notice them before. Because you weren't thinking about them. You weren't concentrating on it. You weren't filtering out everything else. Now, for some, you might think this is impossible. For some, well, it depends on your goals. But I don't care how broke, how fat, or how not fit you are. You can make changes. We have finished round 1, folks. Wow, that went quick. We just finished the first. I am coming to the parking lot, which means we've done a little over a mile. And here's another thing, folks. I think we've done better timing too. Yeah, because I see 19 minutes right now. It's usually around the 20-minute mark. So actually my pace is actually slightly went up a little bit, where I'm doing it quicker, which is, and I'm not even trying. Maybe that was part of the thing earlier. I was like kind of feeling out of breath. I felt like maybe I was like launching off the, like you launch a rocket off the launching pad, real quick rush, to do it. And now I'm in pace now, so maybe that's it. Okay. And there's more to talk about too, so if you want to stick around, we're only 20 minutes in. Yeah. So, filters. Affirm what you want. Don't concentrate on things you don't want. And, yeah, You'll know a little tip. Fake it. You've heard the saying, fake it till you make it? Fake it till you make it. Some of you I know. Listen, yeah. I'm starting out. Listen, I've been doing this, I'm doing the walks. My whole life has been a struggle against the freaking, the fat. Up and down. Hold on, let me get somebody taking pictures or something. This guy. Let's get past him. I don't know what he's doing. How we doing? Something interesting over there?
Just a snake came out on me a little.
Oh, okay.
Little guy.
All right. Hope he ain't poisonous.
Saw you right there. Right there.
Ah.
See him?
No, I'm not seeing him. Unless he left.
On camera, so I know he's
Unless he left already.
You're kidding me.
Could be. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. He's a baby.
Yeah.
He's a baby. Yeah, I get that. I get ones like him in my yard.
Yeah.
It's just like
I got a place in North Carolina, so I got to watch. Some of them are copperheads. We killed 2 in the beginning of the year.
yeah.
But I'm sure these are garden.
Yeah. He's harmless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny. What's weird is I was thinking about, like, kind of like, this is so tranquil,
Yes.
Walking through here, what a beautiful day.
And then all of a sudden.
Holy angels. I wonder if, something demonic is around because it's too good to be true. Then I run into this guy,
So you think he's demonic?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking.
Okay, and then you just saw the snake.
Yeah. So I have to register everything. Just like I drive a car, you just have to be careful.
Right. Yeah.
I take everything into account. I've
Yeah.
been 63 years. Retired fireman in New York City, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thanks.
So you always.
Nice. I'm from New York myself. Yeah.
What you said?
I'm originally from New York myself.
Where from?
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, I was raised in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Sheepshead Bay. Myself. Sheepshead Bay.
I used to go there all the time fishing.
Yep. Big fishing community.
Yeah, I used to go there all the time in the 70s,
Uh-huh.
80s.
Nice.
I forget the name of the restaurants.
Randazzo's.
Randazzo's, I went in there one
Joe's
time.
Clam Bar.
Yeah.
Lundy's.
Yeah.
Lundy's.
Just walking along
Yep.
Lundy's way before,
Yes.
super crowded. You could find a spot.
Yes.
Walk along the promenade, you get paid or whatever.
It's changed so much over there.
Hit the boats.
Yep.
I used to often go on a boat. Say $20 you're getting on a boat. You're going out for half a day. It's pretty cool.
I remember the ferry rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, I used to take a ferry ride from Rockaway. I moved to Rockaway, Bell Harbor. I can't believe I'm on the ocean. I'm getting paid. and then, so I would take the boat and go all the way to the Brooklyn Bridge. Remember that?
Yeah.
Is that the one you were talking about?
There was like one that came out of the Sheepshead Bay, and they would just do like a tour around Brooklyn sometimes, and they'd go under Verrazano. Yeah.
Fireworks sometimes.
Yeah, the fire. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yep. I'm filming him now. I'm doing like a walk and talk on video now.
Yeah. No, because I really run into copperheads, different species. I got a property in North Carolina right on the water.
Okay.
So I get
Are they poisonous?
I don't know who's who.
Yeah.
So I got to send it to my boy. Is that a friendly one? No, that one, it looks scary, but that's a good one. He eats rats. Don't kill that one no more. I kill them all.
You know what's great now? They have these apps. You could just like, take a picture, go on the app, even with plants and everything. See what? Yeah, it's. I mean, it's.
I don't do that because I got other things to, a lot of things.
Yeah, I hear you.
Boys do that though.
Yeah, it's great.
Because I have like, I had like a lot of acreage, and I didn't know what kind of wood I had. So they would tell me like, this is an oak.
Right.
Right here. Then now they would say, what kind of oak? Is it white oak, red oak? And they would teach me like, don't cut that one down unless it's really crippled,
Right.
And we would regulate the forest.
Awesome.
I have 309 acres.
Nice.
Cut down thousands, crippled ones. Then the healthy.
What do you do with the acreage? Are you just?
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it. Okay.
I have a place in North Carolina now.
Okay.
I figured, let me get out of there. I kept 15 just in case. Means of egress. You're from New York City.
Yeah.
You gotta like be a survivalist wherever you go,
Oh
right?
yeah.
I mean, they'll climb through your window, a car will come up, road rage, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're in these times.
So what brings you around here, Pennsylvania? You live out here too?
Yeah.
Oh.
After 9/11, I was at 9/11.
Okay.
I immediately moved my family to here. Been a commuter the last 5 years. Don't tell nobody,
Okay.
but now I'm
I hear
retired
you.
15 years.
Oh, awesome. Yes, yes. Fuck.
Yeah,
Enjoying life.
yeah, I'm really enjoying my life.
Good.
My kids are now full grown, finishing up college.
Uh-huh.
I got 4 sons.
Nice.
So now I'm in a weird situation, the empty nest syndrome.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm juggling that now.
Right. Well, this is great. You go out and you do the walk. This is great. You get tranquil. You just,
Yeah, I did prison
start
ministry.
Oh, okay.
5 years over here in Monroe County, because I'm out 15. So
Okay.
Right.
Right.
A little this, a little that. Then, so I still keep with a ministry like that.
Okay.
Kind of like a deliverance ministry, so that's why I'm looking at the snake too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a whole nother conversation. That's conversations I like having. I don't know if I want to have it now because I'm trying to get some exercise. But if I bump into you maybe again, if you want to talk, I love talking about things about God and stuff. We can talk about that if you want.
What's your first name?
John.
John, I do that non-stop.
Okay.
24/7. All over the country. I just came from an exorcist convention.
Okay.
Top exorcist in the United States.
Top what?
Exorcist.
Oh.
In the United States. And then they go to Italy and this and that. This is real. It's all over. I witnessed the phenomenon, all of that.
Okay. All right. What's your first name?
Brendan.
Brendan. All right. Brendan, let me shake your hand.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
4 sons. Fruit,
Right.
you know a guy by his fruit and all of that kind of stuff. Just, because we're chasing each other out now. Is this guy a nut?
No. Because I'll be upfront. I was a Christian for many years, 30 years. All right. So I'm very well aware of ministries and prison ministries, deliverance ministries, all that. All that
I
kind
see
of.
the fruit. What I know is this: the guy was like this before, and now he's free.
Right.
There's holy guardian angels and there's demonic fallen angelic. There's human beings and there's angelic beings. There's good humans and then there's sided towards evil, and there's good ones that are fruitful. Like that. Everybody in the prison told me the whole story. I learned so much from them. The drugs, the drug lords, they curse the marijuana, they lace it with fentanyl, everything like that. Why you have it on his eyes? I told you the guy was semi-possessed, obsessed. Weird stuff like that.
But do you ever think there could be an alternate explanations? Like say, in the Bible, there is a person, and I have the camera down, so don't worry. We're talking, if you don't mind. We're chatting up, but I don't have you on the camera.
You want me to walk with you a little?
I'm going this way. If you,
want me to walk with you?
If you want, sure. That'd be great. All right. Look at this.
We have to kill.
I'm with Brendan here, guys.
There's real snakes that are okay, but some are poisonous.
Yes, of course. Yes.
St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland, but they were more so two-legged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's talking more two-legged. But
every St. Patrick's I talk to people about that. He wasn't even Irish. He was British. He was sent there as a missionary or something like that.
That's right.
And then all the young too. He was sent there young.
That's correct. He passed that age 87. He was in ministry over there for over 60 years. He probably made 350 bishops, and then in turn made like thousands of priests, and that's how he brought civilization to the world, to Great Britain, to France.
Right.
So yes, one man can make a difference.
Now I don't know how all the myths with the snake started, because I don't even think. Unless it was just a metaphor, like you're saying.
That is a metaphor. I'm Irish. I got dual citizenship.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't see any snakes over there.
Yeah, apparently.
Except for the two-legged. So there's your metaphor.
Yeah. All right.
So there's good and evil all over. You could get me on there.
Okay.
I do this all the time.
All right. There's Brendan, everybody. He's a big guy too.
Yeah.
Retired fireman from New York.
Yeah.
There he is.
9/11.
All right.
I still keep my Halligan and axe in my Ford Explorer.
I do a lot of these conversations online, and we have a good buddy. He goes by the name of Cerberus Hex. Do you know what Cerberus is?
No.
Well, Cerberus is a mythological creature. He was the 3-headed dog that protected Hades.
Yeah.
That's his. Anyway, that's his
handle.
That's his handle.
Yeah, no, people have handles.
One of the most interesting dudes you'll ever meet, but he's a fireman, paramedic.
What state?
He's in Illinois.
Oh, I'd love to talk to him. I was just in Illinois. That's where the conference was. in Wonderland and off of Lake Michigan.
Okay, he probably knows about it.
Yeah.
Right now, he's retired as well. Now he's teaching fire science.
Yep. Good.
And he's a professor.
Yep.
In Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, in Illinois somewhere.
Yeah, it could be outside. You don't want to be in Chicago anymore.
Yeah. No, he's not in Chicago, but that's what I think about when I think Illinois.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's probably near there. Who knows? I was just talking to a woman in Chicago last night for over an hour, Rita. She was telling me what's going on here.
Yeah, it's
I got people all over, and they fill me in and send me texts.
Right.
That's how I'm aware of what's going on in the country and the world.
Yeah, me too here.
Ireland, I got cousins in Ireland do citizenship.
Nice. I speak to some people in the UK, a couple regulars in the UK.
Yeah, I was with an exorcist priest, Father Keith, from Northern England, a Catholic, and he's in Denver, Colorado now. So we correspond. He's filling me in what's going on in the United Kingdom,
Cool.
Like their spirituality, their faith in Christ Jesus versus their faith in, say, COVID or the occult. If you leave Christ, you lean towards you lean towards the superstitious. It's just innately in man,
Okay.
Whether it's replacing Jesus with Satan or the occult, this is who we are, even the atheists.
All right. So how long are you a Christian?
I was born a Christian. I'm a baptized Roman Catholic in New York City, in Brooklyn.
Same here.
I came from the west coast of Ireland.
Right.
Immigrated after World War II.
So, do you think?
I was raised in the truth.
Do you think that?
Kept away from all the filth, and nothing ever happened to me or my family. So it works if you work it. No drugs, nothing.
Well, I mean, during this walk and talk, I was just I do this thing now. I'm walking and talking while kind of helps me keep moving while I'm.
That's right.
Chatting and
I listen.
And I come across you. You're like, you have a workout buddy. You kind of helps you keep going.
I do that all the time. Otherwise, I listen to YouTubes and constantly learning. And my friends are on YouTube. Father Vince Lambert, one of the head ex-priests of the United States.
Wait a minute, that name sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I was just with him. I gave him some St. Benedictine medals.
Okay.
Some crucifixes. He has a lot of the famous cases, a lot of talk shows around. At first, they kind of rebut him and try to fix.
Well, that's, yeah.
But after he's finished with them, he's like, everything he says makes sense. And they're kind of convinced.
Yeah.
And then they're convicted, like, I had it wrong. And I'm wrong, and I'm a sinner sometimes, but sometimes we need to recalibrate who we are. Every now and then. Come to different chapters.
I go this way and I go that way.
I love it all. As long as I'm getting at least 2 in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting like this. I'm on my second round here.
And I usually, because I'm a Catholic Christian, I aim for 3, because that's the sign of the Trinity. It's status, it's a head game, but it's honor.
Okay.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And then I read up on it. It's like, if you don't do at least 30 minutes, you're not getting the cardiovascular. That's one of my medals. So I put them all over to claim this area.
Oh, so you put that medal there, huh?
St. Benedict, fully blessed.
Okay.
World-class relic of the true cross. Very
interesting.
Very blessed. Yeah, I got them all over.
Oh.
To claim this, so,
Because that's what I've been saying on my vids, too. You got to have at least 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
They bring your cortisol levels down.
Yeah.
Stress levels down.
Flush.
Right. Exactly.
Especially when you're over 60 or even 50.
Well, I'm 58. I just turned 58 last month.
You got the arteries and veins.
Exactly.
Called osteosclerosis, and they're little plaque. So you got to like roto-root that.
Exactly.
With the blood flow.
That's why I intermittent fast too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. Yeah.
So today we're gonna have yogurt and oatmeal with raisins. So we're gonna be fine with that. Tomorrow we'll have a steak again. Feeling practical, right? But I am carrying some weight, dude.
Me too. So I took on. All right. Here's my big decline. I usually jog this down and then work it out up.
Let's try it. I'm gonna keep my feet. Go ahead.
Try to get my momentum. Yep.
See another metal up here on the right, in between the rocks. Every time I come by, someone will take one. Right there, to your right, see another one. The rock here. This is a good one. Pay off, bro.
Oh yeah.
Baby.
Woo!
Burn on the knees and thighs a
There
little
go
bit.
Brendan. Go Brendan.
My boys go. Go, Dad, go.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo.
Then we,
Yeah, I like that. I like coming out of that.
then we
And there's the grave I always point to.
okay, this would be a root from a large tree
Yeah.
from 50 years ago. And that's the imprint from uprooted.
I always make the joke. It's a grave for those who can't make it up that stairs.
Oh, God, yeah. It's okay. We're not meant to be here all the time.
No.
Go from life into life.
I'm just trying to maintain entropy, as I say it.
What does that mean, entropy?
Kind of like
Balance?
once things are created,
Yeah,
they're gonna die. So it's a slow.
yeah,
Everything eventually just
yeah.
dies off. It's entropy. You know.
Makes sense. But be fruitful along the way. We battle every day. Make use of your time. Once you still have time,
Yep.
try to be fruitful, make the best.
I agree. I definitely agree.
In time, talents, treasures, all your meditation and prayers towards your loved ones and, the evils of the world and troubles.
Can we get back to the exorcisms?
Yeah,
So like when we were down at the beginning there.
yeah,
So in the Bible, there's the story of somebody was having seizures,
yeah,
and then he was relieved of the seizures,
yeah.
and it was attributed to demonic possession.
Yes,
Now, back then, we have to admit,
yes,
we didn't know anything about epilepsy and seizures
yes,
and stuff like that.
yes,
Now,
yes.
how do you know, like these days, when you come across something like that, how do you decipher a seizure from a demonic possession? I'm gonna go this. I go this way, if you don't mind.
Aversion to the holy, okay? And then it's just common sense. When you're there and you see it, you know the evil. With the seizure, a lot of times they're crawling around, they're cursing, their eyes are rolling back, they're speaking strange languages, okay? They get superhuman strength. I had to hold people down here and there over the years. That's kind of why they picked me, out of the prison ministry. Said, you're doing good with those prisoners. You know
But
what?
you're a big guy, so.
Come with us. And all of a sudden, here I am in a full-blown exorcism to hold him down. So the seizure, so you'll know him by the fruit. The reality is, after those prayers and exorcism, he did not have any more of those so-called seizures at all. So now you're getting your answer. Is it fruitful, or does he still have it? If he still has it, then maybe it was a
right.
medical condition.
But if other explanations would be open up to the possibility of other explanations,
Of course.
like
So we're the ones that kind of put science together. In the 12th century, the universities were created by the Catholic Church, St. Albert the Great, St. Thomas Aquinas. We're the very ones that put the intellectual academia together.
Okay.
And to create dialogues and Socratic discussions,
Oh, very good. Socratic method. That's what I'm about here. That's
And what that means is from the known to the unknown.
okay. So that's what I'm about. I'm about what we believe. What do you believe,
Truth.
and why you believe it.
Okay.
All right. And a lot of people believe different things for different reasons.
Yes.
And
Sure. This was just put on this morning.
that's okay.
Yeah. No, you know why? Because I think your name's on it.
My name's on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Well,
like this?
I'm one of the apostles.
Yeah. Well,
know,
disciple or apostle. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I just- yeah. So
So-
our whole search is like.
But if I may, so there could be alternate explanations about like these seizures or feats of strength. Like
Yeah.
we've heard stories somebody's in a car crash, they have this amazing adrenaline rush,
Yeah.
and they do these feats of strength.
Yeah.
Or people on drugs get adrenaline rushes,
Yeah, that would be real, and that would be the physical.
Right.
But it's the ones when you're at an exorcism, and you see a boy in Indiana go up the tree or levitate.
Wow, that I would like to see that.
Yeah, you might. When the times, you might. I'll bring you. You might, bro. You'll see.
Yeah, because I'm about the evidence.
Yeah, I'm about the evidence. I'm a taxi driver in New York City. I was one of the youngest guys with a hack license in 1981, 82, and 3, on my way to college.
Uh-huh.
I picked up everybody on the street from all walks of life.
Oh yeah, I did some car service jobs in Brooklyn. Yeah.
I worked New York City, Manhattan only.
The characters you come across.
Yeah, politicians,
right.
Actors. So you have to use your wit and your common sense, which is not that all too common. Hello, guys.
Hey, guys. All right. Morning.
So it's all about, Pontius Pilate asked the same question, your inquiry, before Jesus, the Son of God. He's been watching him with his centurions for like 3 years and then some. And he's like, he comes before him, he's being set up. They know he has all these signs and wonders that accompany him, witnessed by thousands, so there's your empirical evidence, And
well, we have a story. Let's be fair, right? We have a story in a book about. Now we know Pontius Pilate existed. Yes.
Yeah, we're talking history. I'm giving you history and facts.
Well, I'm saying we know Pontius Pilate existed from Roman writings, but as far as the conversation with him and Jesus,
that's actual footage and archive.
But
there is a Jesus.
No, I'm saying we have no idea of what was actually said. Like, who was there to witness that conversation?
Part of it is, and even at the foot of the cross, even the Pharisees and the scribes wrote down his last words. And the archives are right there. This is a major interview or a trial.
This is where it gets all like very. We got to go through so many layers, Brendan.
So you'll get your answer.
Okay.
But I'll sum it up real quick now.
Okay.
So I see where you're at.
All right.
So come on, Holy Spirit. Come on, Holy Spirit.
I'm not an atheist, by the way.
It's okay.
Look at him go.
That's it, man. Go, brother. Go,
morning.
Brother, go. Easy does it now. Easy does it.
Yeah. Good to see a lot more people coming out.
Yeah, that guy's looking like 65 at least, right?
Oh yeah, maybe near 70.
Yeah, I'm proud of that too.
Yeah.
So he comes before Pontius Pilate. This is archives. If you look at your research, you'll see that it's actual script that has been recorded. Like say it is a Napoleon, a few words are recorded there in script, in testimonies, whatever. Whoever, George Washington even. We know what he said at a few speeches. Abraham Lincoln is recorded. So Jesus recorded Pontius Pilate. They were very good at details and recording the Romans.
Well, yes.
And their empires and measurements.
That's the thing here, Brendan. That's the thing I'm having an issue with. Because outside of the Bible, right, there is no contemporary or extra biblical text or proof for the existence of Jesus. Like there's no first century Roman that talking about Jesus. Now, I could give you Josephus. The Jewish writer for the Romans.
Yeah, they have that.
Now, but he was later on, and he talked about what people believed.
How you doing?
He talked about how, the believers at the time and what they. Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, guys? Yeah, hi.
Doing great.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
With that, there are many accounts of Jesus from around, and the Bible is a historical, documented book put together. Many books and writings of this real man before Jesus. If you look at description, the Roman archives of that trial, it's called like a trial, recorded between Pontius Pilate, even his wife Had a okay. So
Which
anyway,
which Roman archives? Is a trial, you said?
I don't.
A
Yeah,
trial of
you have to
Jesus?
research that. I'm not going to explain and tell you everything. I'm
Right.
just one man here. I'm not a walking.
No, I know.
computer.
You're not a walking encyclopedia. No.
Yeah.
I understand.
But you do the research.
No, I mean, like, I have. I mean, there's a
Then
lot of things
you
I
look
have.
again.
I will.
Now, and
Okay.
if I get a chance, I'll look. According
All
to
right.
how, if I
Okay.
get time. So
All right.
let's get back to the truth. Somehow I'm
Yeah.
getting cut
I'm sorry.
short with this. 'Cause I know it's going to end soon. Something always happens, and time always goes. So
Yeah.
Jesus said, Pontius Pilate is looking at Jesus. A real scene. You'll find it.
I know it.
And he says, the whole crowd is here. The establishment of the Jews and their government is here in Jerusalem. And I'm trying to keep the peace, maintain the order. I have a couple of divisions, whatever. I could let you go and everything like that. Basically, he's like, I just see one man before me. I'm paraphrasing now.
Yeah, I get you. No, a little filler. Yeah.
Basically, he's like, who are you,
Uh-huh.
Jesus? And Jesus looks back at him and he says, I am the truth.
Uh-huh.
And silence.
And then he says, what is the truth, right?
Bingo.
Right.
So we're all searching for this truth. So to a degree, you have to have faith. A good coach notices this. Newt Rockney, all these guys. You believe me? I got 4 sons, 2 scholarships, throws 94 miles an hour, all that stuff. You got a good father at the helm, a good coach. You raise them up in the truth. Mm-hmm. That truth makes them strong. You raise them up in the lie, non-truths, falsehoods, then they get of the world. Like, oh, you could use marijuana, no big deal. You could be a homo, experiment. All these lies. Okay, that's not of the truth. And then Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So it's going to come down ultimately like somewhat. Do you believe in me? What's your first name?
John.
John. Do you have faith? John is a powerful name.
Yeah.
John the Baptist, John the Apostle. John is powerful.
Apparently means grace of God. Someone.
John is powerful.
Or gift of God.
And
someone.
then gift, you believe. Now, all with the firemen were scared, some committed suicide, all this kind of stuff. The ones who had the faith and believed and had Jesus in them.
I had a fireman friend that, by the way, that I we went to high school together, and he died in 9/11. By the way.
Yeah. What's his name?
Agnello.
Yeah, company?
James Agnello. He was in Brooklyn. I don't know. I don't remember the company because we just lost touch. We just went to high school for him. But anyway.
40 different funerals. I didn't know half of them. We just showed up as a brother.
It was terrible.
And we went to pray for them, to give their parents and their mothers and children strength.
Right.
One guy, this little boy, they were in shock. All he had was the helmet. Little kid, Olson, I forget his first name. I'm like, oh my God, the wife is in shock. She still thought he was coming home. This is only a week after. You know what I mean? Like, that didn't sink in. I just, so I'm praying for that guy. I still, to this day, I pray for them. Another family, the dad died. We went to a street renaming on Staten Island. Right? So I'm like, oh my God, this is a year later. They still find him. Right? A year later, right? So we're doing a street name. So our company was called, we want you to be there as a presence and honor God. Sure, no problem. We love that. For the family and the politicians are there, whatever, Molinari, whatever these guys are.
Yeah.
In Staten Island. Staten Island had pretty good Jews back then, solid community.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking, and I see the girls, I see the mother. I thought there'd be tears and crying, reliving it a year and a half later or 2, whatever it was. They were smiling and everything. We got to live on. And then, he would want us to be the backstroke.
Right.
I think she became like the 3rd best in the state of backstrokes. They were doing good. And that's another mystery. So if he lived and died, sometimes you come out stronger.
Exactly.
Builds character.
It's all about attitude. It's about how you look at things, and that's how I was talking about here earlier.
Truth.
It's about how you look at things. Anything that happens to you, you might not be able to change people. You can't change government, but you can change how you react to things. You could be bitter, or better for it.
You're a diamond in a coal and a diamond in a rough.
Exactly. So that person there chose to make better of the situation and got stronger of it. Some, unfortunately,
John, I saved this to you. I want to give this to you as a gift.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just put it on because the one I had on earlier went to somebody in Florida somewhere. These
Okay.
go out by the thousands.
Okay. I appreciate that.
You can see.
Look at this.
Okay.
This is really nice.
This is a parachute cord. I put on a split ring to make it stronger because the other ones come off, right? Because you know I'm fine, but I want to make sure it's strong. And this could probably even hold your weight, you know, with that. You know, and it's a one-piece corpus of Jesus. This represents the sacrifice, the love, the history. He really was crucified. It's all over writings. I will find you that. You give me whatever. We'll share this. I'll see you again.
I could give you. I'll give you my email. Something.
Right, let's move on. John, don't be afraid. I'm just.
I'm not afraid.
Right. So if you're what you're saying, then this shouldn't affect you, right?
Well, I mean,
we're good.
I just rather not. If you don't.
Okay. So you're okay. I won't.
I'm not afraid.
No, I see it. No, I know. I know what's going on. I saw it.
I appreciate the prayer.
You're afraid of me touching.
No.
What is the superstition you give me?
No,
I'm looking at you.
You could pray for me.
Yeah.
Just
hold my hand.
Okay, so no problem.
You could do this?
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm looking at you now, and you know my training and background, right?
I'm good.
I saw you flinch with that. That's like a type of an aversion. Like I don't believe this guy. I'm not.
No. I believe you believe it.
You're
That's
willing
the thing.
to shake my hand, but not touch you on the forehead.
Well, because
just a piece of metal.
I accept the gift.
I'm having fun with you right now. You know what I mean, Brooklyn? Bro, you know who I am. Huh? Bro.
No, you're Brendan.
Yeah, I'm Brendan. You got to realize, I do this thousands of times.
Okay.
Everybody.
Right. See, are you fucking with me, or are you? Because sometimes I talk to Christians, and they might think, oh, you're flinching. You might have a demon or some shit.
No. Stop. Here, bottom line is, look, bottom line, let Jesus be Jesus, let God be God. So I'm going to put it in your hand.
Thank you.
But when you put it on, have reverence. You don't have to. But what I do, I kiss two hands. Thank you, man. Okay. One man can't make a difference. You sacrificed. Buddha didn't. Hitler didn't. You gave your life. You could have walked away. Pontius Pilate tried to cut you deals. No, you can't kill the body. I've been doing this for 3 years. They got stories upon stories. Maybe 5 of them are true, you know, John. Walking on water, Lazarus back to life, hundreds see him, testimony, nonstop, 3 years. So why all of a sudden they're giving up their faith and this and that, and Apollo and Zeus, and the senator's daughter's leaving? Like, what is this Jesus?
There's a lot of ground to cover there, Brendan.
There's a lot. Right, there you go. So you kiss that.
Okay.
You put it around your own neck if you want to.
I don't usually wear any kind of jewelry anyway.
Now and then. It's not jewelry. That's.
But I mean, I don't wear anything around my neck. Yeah.
I just wear that though. Yeah. Because that's an outward sign. I am acknowledging him, so I'm stepping up, and I am a man of principle, and you know I am walking with Jesus. You know, and you know me by my fruit and my rotten fruit. The exorcist oil is on that. Psalm 68 is on that. That was blessed by the exorcist priest in Latin.
This gift that Brendan has given me, guys.
The Saint Benedictine crucifix.
This has been really a remarkable day today so far. Bumping into you.
The Latin that's on it is Ecce crux dominate ut discipentur hostili vies.
Oh, you know Latin.
Yes.
We got some comments. Let's see if we got any questions.
Behold the cross of the Lord, be ye scattered, ye hostile powers. Boom. Clarity of mind. Okay. Battle full of my presence. Is the mind. Come, Holy Spirit. Just blow harder. Just give this man one sign. Like Gideon, today's reading is Gideon. Give him a second sign. This is real archives. There was a Gideon. Even the United States military studies the tactics of a man named Gideon. We could do more with guerrilla warfare with 300 than 30,000 men. This is real tactics.
So, Brendan, are you on your way out, or what are you doing now?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did my 2 rounds.
I would go another round.
Well, I have to get going. I'm going to finish my exercise at home. Got to get some yard work done, right?
I do that all the time.
Definitely want to. Do you come here every day here, or?
Once in a while. Sometimes I'm in other states.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to see Father Blunt.
Father Blunt?
A retreat.
Did you say Father Blunt?
Yeah. Jimmy. Father Jimmy Blunt.
Well, Blunt, it's just funny. You say Blunt.
B-L-O.
For weed.
So he carries a True Cross relic. I'm one of the few lady that have a True Cross relic. That's my card. Check out my card.
Oh, what's your card here?
Jesus.
You got Jesus in the front there?
Jesus.
There you go, and Mary.
Immaculate Heart of Mary.
Okay.
Okay, and I got all sorts of sacramentals in there. I got my 9/11 Halligan, we call it iron, so I always carry that. So I still carry it. I already use it a few times, help people out of jail, car accidents, and then I would just take off. Help make sure to stay before the cops get here. Because today you get in trouble no matter what.
I know.
I'm just trying to use common sense, John.
Yeah, just common
like
sense.
that. Everybody's like so wary, like, oh, he did this, he touched me. Yeah, okay, later. So I'll just put it there. You want to pick it up, you pick it up.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm getting feedback. I got letters. John, thousands upon thousands. I gave hundreds of thousands of them. I'm 63.
60, yeah.
The firemen in New York City used to epoxy them to their helmet.
Wow. Yeah, yes, I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be like, one big guy, 6'7", Bill Lewis, he goes, Brian, how do I know if I go to the right and left, I'm hitting black smoke, this and that? He goes, you better give me two, like that. So he goes, one, St. Benedict John's house hat, and then the cross on the other side. So this way, the general rules, if you're a right hand and you go in on the left, keep your hand over your strength part, and you move out on your left. That's the general rules of survival. You stay low. If you're right hand, maybe that. So that's why. So that's how I teach the probies. The survival. So, the firemen used to wear them and carry them. And I'll show you a letter right now.
Okay.
This would be giving witness. And the reality is, this California, these are my sons.
Oh, look at that.
All right, all powerful sons, all A+ students, all engineers, doing 100 grand easy.
Nice.
All right,
Very good.
Yep.
Awesome.
So now, when I case somebody, I know them by their fruit.
They're believers. They're believers also.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Well, I mean, you don't have to prove it. I'm just asking. I take your word for it. Your word for it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, no drugs, no alcohol, no homosexuality, no feminism, no masculinity, no effeminate, whatever you call that bullshit.
Femininity.
You're a man. Get to work, man. What the fuck?
We are all over the map right now, Brendan.
Bro, no man buns. You know the man bun?
I do.
Man spends 2 hours looking at his man bun, prepping it. Girls do that. Women do that because they're to be appreciated. Men don't do that.
The comments I'm going to get on this video.
Yeah. And the sodomites, the ratio of suicide to heterosexuals is 5-1. Can you handle the truth? And the diseases, the average sodomite don't live past 47, 48. All right? And then the cancers, the anal cancer and everything in the seed, and where you're supposed to put it, they're going backwards here. All right. If you can handle the truth, which...
Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about there. We can, if you're willing to...
I do prison ministry. Somebody came up.
Well, I got your back, Joe. Again, listen, okay.
Yeah, let me show you something.
All right. What can you just... Because I have to get going, Brendan.
Yeah, I want to show you a picture. Where is she? Here.
But if you want to, if you like to come on my YouTube channel one day and talk about these things, I don't know if you're willing to discuss about what you believe and why you believe certain things. And if you're up to a little pushback, I would love to have you on the show.
Yeah, so...
And we could talk about all the ministries and stuff like that.
This I sent to women. Everybody has problem getting married. I mean, staying married, problem.
Oh, boy,
If Jesus in the background, if God's in the background, they'll help you. They'll help you, right?
Okay.
So I got so much, thank you, I needed that. Because, it's hard, relationships are hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my properties.
All right. Nice.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's me feet.
So you invested wisely.
Yeah, gold, everything, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean...
So you got 4 good sons, they're married?
All well-armed. One is on the way, they were young, 21 and 21, only twins,
Okay.
Let's see, that's this place.
Doing good, awesome.
Look,
He's a firefighter. No, he's not a firefighter. Wait.
I'm retired.
I know, I'm talking, somebody's saying something here. We got any questions for Brendan here? I know we got a lot. He's talking about a lot of different things. Yeah, some are saying that maybe you haven't thought about what you believe and why. Bro Joe found the preaching Catholic.
Yeah, here comes the negativity.
They call me Bro Joe.
Oh yeah, okay, brother.
Brother John.
Yeah, Brother John.
Well, that's how I started on YouTube actually many years ago. Thought I was going to change the world for Jesus. And I went by the name Brother John because I figure, I'm like a brother to, the world and everyone. Brother, you're my brother. Yeah. He's my brother, my sister.
Even Godfather.
And Godfather. And and then someone nicknamed me Bro Joe. They just,
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, you're looking, here's my boys doing petroleum engineering, internship. I was sitting in this to assist because she went. Here's Jimmy Blunt.
Jimmy Blunt.
Yeah, Father James Blunt. On the medical,
I've heard that name too. I think we've actually seen talked about some videos. He's the exorcist, right?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he carries the true cross and the St. Benedict medals.
Okay.
So that's why I want to meet him. pair of
Oh,
notes.
okay, okay.
Like that. And I'm going to meet him September 16th on a 3-day retreat
Are you doing
in New
video?
Jersey.
You gonna do a
No,
video with him or
no.
anything? No?
I
Okay.
just talk to him like this, if it's God's will.
Okay.
You know, if it's not, everything's fine. Because wherever we're planted, it's the truth. And there's the seeds.
So before I go, define
Yeah,
truth.
you're
If
right.
I actually, I know
Yeah.
you could say Jesus is the truth,
Yeah.
but besides, outside the truth,
I like when you said Jesus.
I know. Because I
Yeah.
asked Christian, what's truth? Truth is Jesus. I need
Yeah.
a better, a little more
right.
nuanced definition. If you could do it in 2 sentences.
Truth in itself has its own power. Everybody knows it when they hear the truth.
Everybody knows when they hear the truth. But what
Okay.
is it? How do you determine what is true?
Truth has integrity. It comes with a peace and calm. There is no static there. When you're in the truth, you have integrity, you have divine wisdom.
Okay,
you're
so-
walking tall,
So
like
how do
that.
you know? How do you determine when something is true and something is not true? Like if I said, okay, here's your car. Your car it looks black, right? Car's black.
Yeah, it's black.
All right, I tell you it's blue.
No, it's black, and then that's it. And then you could just talk to the tree now and then.
Yeah, we all know. Everyone knows.
Because
But
everybody
I
just
can ask
follow.
someone else and they say, what color do you think that? It's black. Right? Someone else will confirm that's black.
Yeah, but
we
that's
have
only
all
1 or 2%.
right. I mean,
And people are their brainwashing, their indoctrination, their trauma, their brokenness.
Right.
Like in a
I like the definition of truth is that which comports with reality.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
that is real that the car is black.
Yes, that's correct.
Now there are things that some people claim are true that we don't see in reality, and that's when we start getting into miracles and things like that.
You have to test that.
Right.
St. Paul says.
And that's where
Is
it gets all
fruitful?
triggering.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Because have you ever heard the saying, the more extraordinary a claim,
Yeah.
the more extraordinary evidence is required.
Yeah, like Hunter Biden and
It's
the
like-
Clintons, and the pedophilia ring.
Right.
How much more evidence do I got to get you?
Right. So so
Yeah.
you're saying this is a big accusation. You
So-
better bring the evidence to
so we
show
have
it.
the evidence.
And more than just words.
Okay, so
that's
we
what I'm
have
saying.
the evidence.
Right.
Watch this now with
Okay.
this business.
All right.
So you have the evidence, the truth, but then it'll come back. Yeah, but I need more evidence of this truth. Okay, I get you more evidence. So at one point, you're going to run into somebody that will still vote for Biden.
Right.
Okay, and that'll still worship Satan and still go to the black mass and be a cult. By the way, what's odd, because I do all this stuff. The Satanists, which I run into in witches, and I ran into a couple around here now and then, because they always see my cross and everything, and I talk to them. Some different degrees, Some only Wiccans and all this BS.
Okay.
So, what was I just saying, bro?
We're talking
the
truth.
Black Mass. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
John,
the Black
John,
Mass.
John.
Yes.
So
Sorry.
you have these intellectuals, multimillionaires in London here and there, but yet they go with a ritual called the opposite of the Catholic Mass, called the Black Mass.
Yes, I've heard of it. Yes.
Now,
yeah.
why would they do that if they don't believe in Jesus?
I don't.
All right, well, there we go. These are well powerful, they're, Freemasons, Illuminati, and stuff like that, okay? They're not going to Holy Catholic Mass, but they will go to these other rituals, okay?
Okay.
So, and then all of a sudden they want the Eucharist.
Well, everybody has their rituals and traditions. Every religion has their.
I'm
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
a specific one that's larger in Hollywood, and it's called the Black Mass.
Right.
It's called the satanic
Yeah.
worship, okay? And there are rituals and everything. What they want in it, I read their material, they want the Eucharist only from the Catholic Church, because we believe this is
You believe?
Jesus.
Yeah. You believe it turns into the body of Jesus.
Yes.
But there's no evidence of that.
The evidence is when I take that and I'm at a solemn rite of exorcism and I put it near, or the priest has it and puts it near somebody, they're having a virgin like, no. We had a kid, 12 years old. We had him in front of the altar at an old convent. This is the work of this is a movie, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
He's 12 years old. He got cursed by his uncle, something not from Cuba, but a couple adopted him. It goes on in Connecticut, the big, huge house, the whole works. So I'm there. We have him. It's the 10th day. It's an abandoned. It's not used anymore. We have him on his knees. He's praying like, "Dad, get me off. Parents, please take me out, my kid." Went to all the doctors, psychiatrists. please help me. This is happening. His uncle, Brandon, I stayed at the house in Connecticut. I am so scared. Shadows and this and that. Things moving, this and that. Okay, so nothing, evidence. Okay, like you say. I'm listening. Okay, I get the gist of it. Right, the reality is the kid's superhuman strength. I'm
Really?
brought in to guard him, and he's hooking me. I take out my crucifix, stick it to his hand. He goes, ah! I take holy water, and I spray him because he's cursing me out, saying crazy stuff. Eyes are rolling, superhuman strength. He actually lifted me up somehow, you know? And, you know.
See,
So,
but now, Brendan, see, you're saying all these extraordinary claims you're having. You're throwing out, you know.
no, it's not a claim. I'm telling you, I'm giving you eyewitness.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Yeah.
You're saying you were there, right? But I'm saying to the average
15
person,
people.
you have to understand the average person, like me or you're telling someone else, you're saying this, unless they're Catholic or Christian, they're going to say, wow, that's a wild story.
Yeah, the Jews
right?
actually believe after a while, anybody.
Right, and then I would want some kind of evidence,
convert.
you know what I'm saying?
When you are there,
I understand that. Now,
feel the
but the thing
wind.
is, Brendan, now,
You see it.
do me a favor. Next time you go to one of these exorcisms, because this would really clear up a lot of things for people. We want to see some either video proof, some medical proof.
Yeah.
You know, something.
They're starting to allow it to come
You know,
out now.
that
we wanna
would
protect
because
the
like if
family.
I said to you, Brendan, you know what? I got to go home now. I have to go feed my fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah.
It's in the garage right now.
Yeah.
All right, I have a dragon in my garage, baby dragon.
Yeah.
All right, I have to go feed him.
Yeah.
Would you believe me?
A fire-breathing dragon? No.
Right? Why not?
Because they're not documented. I don't see them or anything like that.
Right, never seen a fire-breathing
Yeah,
dragon.
but the exorcisms are documented.
But I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and there is footage.
I'm just saying it's an extraordinary claim. You would ask.
Yeah. Here's the
You would
bottom
ask for
line.
evidence, wouldn't you?
Well,
You
here's
would-
your evidence.
I'll
Yeah.
give it a simpler one. Let's say I have a Ferrari here.
Yeah.
All right, this is a Ferrari.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my Ferrari. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now he's okay. No, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe, or no, better yet, spaceship. I might have a spaceship because anyone can have a Ferrari.
Yeah.
How about I have a spaceship? You would want to see it.
Yeah.
When you see it, oh, okay, I'll show you the spaceship. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's stolen, right? You would think, how is this not mine? There'd be all sorts of questions. Even like with a Ferrari, if I told you, because it's an expensive car, not many people have these very expensive cars,
Yeah.
right? I say it's
Come
mine.
over here a little
I say it's mine, and you can say, okay, it might not mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
But you might ask me for my registration.
Yeah.
You might ask me for the keys to see if I own it, the title.
Yeah, I might believe you with
Right?
that
Because
one.
I could just rent the Ferrari.
Simon right here. I might believe you with that.
But I'm saying just the claims. But if I tell you there's a dragon, you would want to see it. You want evidence.
I really don't care if I see it or not either. You know
All right.
what I mean? Like, bro, my time is short on this world. I got so many other things.
But I have a
whatever.
dragon that tells me the mysteries of the world.
Okay, that would be demonic. I would go over there and probably spray in holy water.
He's spraying with holy water.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Epiphany. No, it's
Okay.
not marked on that.
Okay.
These go to very learned.
This is
men,
interesting.
doctors
Very
over
interesting.
the wall.
Ah.
This is Epiphany holy water.
Okay.
All right. So, are you afraid of this?
Not at all. I just think it's
Yeah.
water.
Okay, good. So watch this. Watch.
Okay, as long as
Lost per
I'm...
million in your temple body. You're made in God's image and likeness. You're perfectly mathematically proportioned. Eye, ear, nose, ear, mouth, heart, lung, everything like that. That's what I'm looking at. You know, the enemy will look at your weak points, your Achilles and everything like that. A good detective is going to eye you up and, and figure you out by what you're saying and everything like that. And then, give me these examples and all of that. But I didn't get to the story, so that was cut off. So I have to
I know,
look at
because
that
we're
too.
going so many
We're
different
good,
directions.
We're
We're
good.
good,
That's right.
Brendan.
That's right. There's a competition for transfer of information here. This is
Okay.
Epiphany holy water. That's in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Holy water now, too, with the cross.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so I make the sign of the cross, like that, just like our ancestors and your father and grandfather.
I was raised
and-
Catholic
and the
myself.
Crusaders.
I was an altar boy.
Same here. I'm the Padre. In the name of the Father and of the Son.
There
and
he
of
goes.
the Holy Ghost. Amen. I'm putting on Ephesians 6, full armor of God, the sign of the cross. Roman guy, archives true. His mother was Saint Helena, or Helena if you don't want to put the ST in front of it. His name is Constantine. This is real.
I know about
The
Constantine,
emperor,
yes.
those guys, right? He saw a vision in the sky. Anyway, there would be Mark Antony, all these guys, troops coming in, Roman Empire's falling. He's looking up, he gets the sign, he's thinking, you know what, we're going to put the Cairo, the cross on all of the men's shield. But what a
Yeah.
squirt. We're still persecuting Catholics and Christians, killing them and everything like that. We were killed big time, tortured. Sure enough,
They did the sugar killing
they
too.
took the day. They took the day.
Yeah.
They won.
Yeah.
And after that, no more killing and murdering Christians. And let's agree to realize that maybe Jesus and Father God is, and the Holy Spirit we know there's a Jesus, but it is the Son of God.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that. So you got the holy water. So
I'm
after
good.
that, it really took off. So you got Epiphany holy water. You make the sign of the cross. When you go to bed at night, you would spray your bed like that. That three-headed dragon, I would spray it.
Oh.
If there's no aversion,
No, I was trying to make an analogy. Try to.
Actually, that's real.
I'm trying to. I'm saying that. All I'm trying to saying is that with big claims like miracles and stuff like that,
Regular guy,
you would
guy.
require. We got to.
Exorcist priest.
This guy.
He was steeped in history. You see, that's what
Servant of God. He's a exorcist. Exorcist. We're gonna look at. He's still alive. This guy.
No.
Oh, okay.
And here's the medal that you got. What you got is
Look
what
at
it
that.
represents. If you know.
I'm trying to be converted here, guys. Like he's trying to convert me.
Just
So
giving you the truth.
yeah.
That'll take you to convert yourself. You know. Well, God
Well-
he doesn't light your mind.
Yeah.
You know. Peace, John.
But I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Well, Brendan, listen. I'm gonna let you go because I gotta go too, and I could stand here and talk about this stuff for hours. All right, and that's what But
Man, isn't that beautiful?
it's a beautiful
See
day.
God.
Beautiful day.
See his air, his breeze, like that. His love. God is, can I touch you?
You can touch him.
God is love. Now, if I
Okay.
remove my hand, it's going to be different. But when I touch you, things change. God is love. If there was kind of evil in me and whatever like that, you might pick that up. You
I would
can't-
have picked it up a long time ago.
You're talking like me now, boy. You got faith. You got evidence. You got faith. You're a witness.
I'm gonna tell you.
You got the background, but you're just in searching for the ultimate truth. You kind of wanted to hit you in the eye, but I think,
Well,
believe it or not, it did right now.
Some people do ask me, well, what would it take for me to go back to the faith? And I said, well, because I've been through a lot. And despite the things I've been through, I kept on believing for many years. I won't get into it. But
One day with me, bro.
I would like to see.
It's not over till
I would
it's
like to
over.
see miracles. I would like to see some miracles. I mean, miracles like we see in the Bible. I would like to see people rise from the dead. I would like to see 2 Christians go into a children's hospital and clear it out in the name of Jesus.
We see miracles from time to time.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the evidence. I hear a lot of people talk
You know
about
what?
it.
Thomas didn't believe either.
Doubting Thomas, yes.
I didn't see him. You guys all believe. I'm one of the 12.
But
This is incredible.
didn't Jesus meet his need? That's
Yeah.
the thing, Brendan. Jesus met Thomas's need
Yeah.
because he showed him his wounds. He let him touch the wounds in his body.
see.
So why, if it takes, Jesus knows what
Yeah.
it takes for people to believe,
Some.
right?
Because if you look at the
Why
next
don't he
sentence,
do it more now?
always read before the sentence in the paragraph and after.
Right, context.
After that, he goes, I see what you're up to, Thomas and John. Blessed are those who have believed in me. More power to them, yet they have not seen.
Right.
Have faith in me, John. Believe in me. Strive to you. And you will become whole, and all of that will be healed. Believe. You have it within you.
Right, 'cause
in your baptism, God is in you. You're a miracle.
But Brendan,
you are a miracle, John.
I appreciate that, but Brendan, you
Hey,
would,
brother.
but
Yeah.
I just I can't. Faith is believing in things without evidence.
You will get your evidence. I got
Oops,
it for you.
oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
get that for you.
Sorry about that. I got
You
it.
don't even need the lid part.
That's
To
okay.
me, I like to get ready right away. I keep it on my thing on the way out. All my boys bless themselves. Made it through college, John.
Let me put this in my pocket. Hey, you can put the top on there.
Yeah.
You can put the top. You can put the top on.
Close.
I appreciate it.
And so this goes into your body is the temple of the Lord, right? What's the soul? Do you believe in the soul or your spirit? You can't see to touch it. You can't because the way you talk to me, you can't say.
I don't know.
You gotta say
I
no.
don't
Bro.
know. I don't know if I believe
Okay,
it.
you're written no.
Oh,
I don't
sorry
know,
about that.
Which is good. And
I don't know
This guy's a good guy.
because,
I like this
like I
guy.
said, I've had experiences which doesn't which would stop me from becoming an atheist. So I am agnostic. I have a belief in God. Do you know what a pantheist is?
Yeah, it sounds like panoramic. Sounds like I'm a little of this. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian. You know, you know. But I have no principle. I don't stand
No,
for
it's no,
nothing.
no, no. It's
You
not
know,
about principle. I do have principle.
Tree stuff. Gideon's man.
I
That's
believe.
the scripture for today.
Hey, if anything about Jesus, I believe in doing unto others.
Good man.
I definitely believe in doing unto others as you want done to yourself. I
Good.
believe the golden
That's
rule.
the second greatest
The
commandment.
golden rule applies across all the religions. They usually have some form of it. Some would
like
say,
that.
don't hurt somebody as you wouldn't want to be hurt.
And then when they take you in and they go, you're a Catholic, we just help you out. Where's your money? If you don't join Islam right now, we're cutting your head off. Bow to Islam.
Well, no,
Bro,
no.
that only goes so
I'm
far.
friends with Muslims.
So
They're
am
not
I.
all like that. They're not like that.
Yeah.
You could be friends.
Yeah, this is very ambiguous. When you
But-
catch them
but-
alone,
but I
and when I
understand.
hear them talking with each other, I was in prison.
Okay.
Guy. So when we had a shutdown because of a shiv, and I was sitting outside with the Muslim guy, then we talked. Out of the tracks I had, he wanted the one that, how can I outsmart the Catholic and Christian? Give me that one on leadership. I'm like, you rascal.
But you're dealing with prisoners.
No, this is an imam.
Okay. Okay.
This is the imam.
Now, I do understand they have something where
In the
Muslims can lie
Yes.
as long as they're not
They are, right.
another Muslim. They can lie to anyone as long as
Yeah.
they're not another Muslim.
Yeah.
But-
Who's the father of lies?
But you know,
Satan.
Well, okay.
Am I lying to you?
But I'm just saying the Jews have a lot of the same rules too in the
They're
Old
not, they're
Testament.
not Christians. They're not of the way, the truth, and the life of the gospel. The gospel cuts as a double-edged sword. There's ultimate divine wisdom and power. Listen, today's reading I read this morning was Gideon. This is real history, I'm telling you. He wanted to take out the Midianites, right? They
Yes.
were into demonic worship. They were killing and abortion, things like this, whoring and fucking animals, all this stuff. I have a way of telling the truth.
Okay.
Maybe I should have eased off on the curse.
That's all right. You're still on camera, you know
Yeah,
that.
no,
right?
we're good.
Okay, okay.
So anyway,
He's good, guys.
Anyway.
I don't know about all your comments. I'm sorry.
yeah. Anyway, talking a little Brooklyn with John here now and then, but I'm gonna ease off on that.
It's all right,
but when
guys.
you talk a little slang,
okay. Let me get to that.
You delete that. It gets rid of 40 words if I break to the chase.
He was in prison. They thought you were a correction officer. No, he was in prison ministry. He's a fireman.
5 years.
Retired fireman.
Yeah,
You a correction officer as well?
my brother was.
Oh, okay. But you're in prison ministry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Because,
kinda
like I said,
was, but
I've talked to firemen.
Calm down.
I've talked to firemen. Prison correction officers. Former correction officers.
So Gideon,
Back in.
the United States military studies Gideon. All right, General Patton studied Gideon. How did he use guerrilla warfare? Midianites have like 50,000 men roughly, right? And they're coming on the camp of the Israelites, right, to take them out, take their food, whatever they did back then. So God's trying to God's calling him, you got to fight back, an aggression of a greater evil. But don't do it the way you think. It's not mass and this and that. He goes, and he goes, well, I got 3,000 men. And God says, no, you know what? You could do more with 300. They could hit, but pick me the best 300.
Yeah.
And how did he pick the 300? When the one sign, and he goes, tell me a sign, I'm to do this. I mean, I'm changing my whole lifestyle. I'm just a sheep herder. Moses, how
Right.
do you know? But then they affect history, these guys. So you do get dreams. You do get truth in dreams and like that,
Right.
epiphany moments. So
Yep.
some of the guys, the warriors, they come down and they're drinking and they got their shield and their sword. But
Look at
other
them go,
guys
guys.
that
Look at
drank
them
like
go.
this,
Look at them go, guys.
those are the guys I don't want. The guys that drank like this, those are the guys I want. They were diligent, okay? And he picked 300 of the best for his men. And they would take...
Reminds me of the Spartans.
Yeah. Yeah, probably was. Yeah. But the 10,000 he put to the side. He left them in reserve just in case. But I could do more with those 300.
Yeah,
than I
remember the
can with
story, yeah.
10,000.
And then they defeated the army
Yeah, they did.
because of the God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he was nipping at nighttime,
Right.
nipping, and they feared him, and 300 guys and noise. And then each one, here's what I'm getting into today. He had like lanterns inside, like a container of a fruit. But to make like there was a lot, you used deception, tactics, and everything.
Yeah.
At night, he took them off, and made a lot of noise. And then they look and they see all these lights like torches. So the 300 now turned into like 3,000, and they made the noise, created fear in the Midianite camp at night. But the other guys were convicted,
Right.
solid. Hold the line, remain steadfast. Don't be a coward. Stay fast. You only pass the truth, but have conviction in the truth. And that's what this whole conversation is about. What is truth? Take care,
All
buddy.
right. Take care, Brendan. Good meeting you.
516-606.
Hey, hold on. Let me
I do got a card.
give me your card. I'll do that. I'll contact you that way. Instead of you giving me your information, I don't want, because we're recording, I don't want to dox you.
Yeah, I don't care. I use my cell. People will contact
All right.
me. It's right here. I use my
Okay.
cell. And
Awesome.
this was an actual exorcism here.
Okay.
There's 2 rites done here. The
All
woman
right.
was freed.
All right.
All
Give
right?
me your card.
And she was so excited. She took the photo.
Let's talk soon.
And there's my name on it.
All right.
So.
All right, Brendan.
John, take care.
It was awesome. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, did you have fun?
I had fun. I had fun.
Remember, God is love.
All right. Take care, Brendan.
Right on.
Wow. Wow. That was interesting. Yeah, it's... oh, God. He's a talker. He's a talker. That's for sure. And one of you mentioned PTSD. I think you're right. Yeah. I got to do another loop. I probably do, because I've cooled down so much. I don't know if I'm going to have it in me. And I got yard work to do. I think I'm just going to I'm not going to do another loop. That was good, though. That was interesting. Very interesting. Damn. I don't know. Because now I'm going to be thinking about this. You know why I'm thinking about this? Because there was a couple of things. How did it happen? How did I meet him first? Right? How did I meet him? All right, so he gave me this. I got his contact number. I got his name, Brendan. I got his phone number. Looks like a Long Island phone number. And I know he's a handful. But if I can get him to chill out a little bit. And he gave me a cross, some pamphlet. That was really nice of him. Some holy water. That was nice of him. I'm not going to... But he wanted to pray and put the cross on my head. And I was feeling comfortable there. And I don't know. And, I'm out in the open. I'm like, yeah. It's not going to do anything. But he was interesting. Let me see your comments, guys. Man, should we get him on the show? Get him on the show again one day. The snake. Yeah, we saved the snake. Yeah, that was a harmless snake. That was a garden snake, baby. I get those in my yard. But we came together because of the snake. I saw him taking a picture on the ground. I'm like, and I asked him, hey, anything interesting? And he told me about the snake. And the snake, very symbolic snakes. For me, at least. I'm born under the Chinese. I know I'm not reading anything into it, but the horoscope, snake. The year of the snake. That I was born in. And now car just pulled up, and part of its license plate's got 3 3s in it. It's, I don't know, all these little symbols. So you know what I'm saying? This is my filters I was talking about earlier. Okay. And I know we didn't get into more of like how to get what you want. But, in a way, I got what I wanted today. If you remember in the... I smell weed. Somebody's smoking weed. I smell weed. I'm smelling it. I was talking about Workout Buddy, right? I do these videos and you guys are like my workout buddy. And then here I go. Talk about workout buddies. Got somebody to walk with me. It was cool. Signs, everywhere signs, yeah. It's filters. And you know what? You could criticize, be skeptical all you want. Hey, Doubting Thomas, we just talking about you. Well, not you, but talking about Thomas. Yeah, I hear you, Thomas. Yeah, I can see that. It's a way of consoling, prayer, definitely. Yeah, I mean, even, human touch. 333, Sandy, exactly. Oh, there you go. You know mine. That's my number. Bromance abounds. Sandy, Bond, he seems cool. Well, he started doing walks with him. Oh yeah, that would be cool with him. That's what I was trying to ask him if he comes around, because I would do walks with him. I'm not on a set schedule. I do these things around the same time, and then it's like every other day. But he seems like he's doing well for himself, from what he says. Yeah, his kids all in school, earning good money. He might have crazy beliefs, but everything is a sign. Well, not necessarily. Oh, my water's warm. But that was, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe, whatever gets you up in the morning, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, whatever makes you happy, keeps you going. Again, I don't read too much into it. I don't. But, and I'm not saying, listen, here's another thing about getting what you want, having the filters, affirmations, all that stuff. If you're looking for some kind of scientific method to prove, oh, your affirmations are correct, you're going to get whatever you want, you're not going to get it. You know why? Because there's too many variables. Human beings are humans. Life is a bunch of variables. So I can't put a mathematical formula together and say, you just follow these simple steps. I can give you guidelines, but ultimately you're another human being. You're going to have variables. You're going to feel a different way. You're in a different environment. You have a different background. You're going to respond differently to different things. So you got to find what works right, what is right for you. Like when you come and get into your exercise and you need to start exercising, what works for you? A regimen. What do you enjoy? Like, I don't like jogging. People like jogging? Fine. I don't like jogging. I'd rather dance. So I'll get out. Or I'd rather do a nature walk. But it starts with the thoughts, right? The affirmations, the thoughts, your words. Transform into action. Because it's not just about the words. It's not about just affirming and making affirmations. I want to do this. I'm this. I'm that. It's about the action too. You gotta take the action, and you get the momentum going, and then things start happening. And then you just gotta, stay in that mindset, positive mindset. That's what I say. Mouse and cheese. I know, Gio, what's up, Gio? Yeah, a bunch of variables. That's why, like, psychology and economics, which I call, they're not, I don't know, they're not like, and some argue they're not science. That's soft science, if you want, for lack of a better term, I guess. A soft science, social science. Because there's so many variables. We're dealing with humans. Geo's blind to the signs. If signs are all ambiguous, it's going to be ambiguous to the outsider. Like, to me, okay. I don't know why. So, here's his car. Pulled up here. I just finished talking to this guy's guy. I don't know what this car means, right? I just see numbers, right? 3363, right? Three's been a powerful number to me. 369 is what do you call those numbers Tesla talks about? Numbers of the universe. I don't know. I forgot the whole thing about it. Oh, my mind scrambled eggs at this point. your filter again. Yeah, the affirmations. Yeah, so you do your you're affirming what do you want, right? You create the filter, and then you start seeing the things. Yeah, then things start happening because you have that filter on. So it's not a sign; it's something coming out. The sculptor. Remember, I talked about the sculptor earlier. The sculptor sees the sculpture in the rock, right? And then he just chips away at it. It's kind of like that. I don't know. There's so many different metaphors. So many. I don't know. I'm still blown by that guy. That guy was an interesting dude. And I think you're right. He had PTSD. He said he was a firefighter. If he was like around, oh, see, he was a firefighter around 9/11. He was over there cleaning up, maybe. So definitely saw a lot of shit. Like I said, I've known somebody who died there. I know other firefighters and policemen and health conditions they went through, respiratory problems, besides the trauma. And now we have a garbage truck. Here, check this out. This garbage truck is backing up. His car he was gonna pull out. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't just pull in the regular way and then turn around over here. Whoops, sorry. I don't know what he's doing. Sorry, let's see what he's doing. Oh, I see. He backed up so he can go into that area over there. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to the area behind me. So, okay. I gotta get going here. Look at an hour and a half. Usually I'm here less than an hour. Wolf as woof. Be back later. All right, Thomas. All right. Yeah, I gotta go. I got shit to do. I'm determined to go hardware store because I just disclosed that I have to do it. Okay. So are you gonna go? If you have to go, are you gonna go? You gonna go, Sandy? I have to go too, matter of fact. I've been having to go for a while to Home Depot because I want to lay some pavers down. It's one of the projects I need to get done. But the creek is first. Got to finish up the creek. Man, I got such a workout from that yesterday, so I'm gonna finish that today. And whatever else, errands, and then maybe do a hang. I don't know. But this has been great. This has been interesting. Brendan. And I'm gonna hold on to his cross that he gave me. That was really nice. That was nice of him. He tells me, now, he first said that, I asked him, you come in here like a lot, you work here. He's like, once in a while. But then he tells me he drops medals all over the place. And I saw the medal that he put down. So, yeah, it was interesting. That was interesting, right? This has been an interesting one. All right, guys. Again, go make it a great day. Live, love, laugh as much as possible today. Make it a great day. Stay positive. Smile at someone today. Yeah. Because smiles are contagious. All right, guys. Thanks again. Thanks for hanging. Later.